Hey, welcome back to another episode of Mortgage A to Z. What is it they say in the loan biz? April applications bring May closings? I messed that up. What I mean is that time flies. No, that's not it. You can't have enough time. No, time is of the essence when it comes to closing your home loan. It's Matty Mortgage, back in rare form. Your loan B-boy is here with you today as we're going to unwrap Matty's pre-app process so you too can close your loan in 30 days. Are you down with MPP? Now we all know the last P stands for process. Let's use this calendar as a guide as we break down the 4 weeks into 7 simple steps. This will provide you with a quick roadmap of the important milestones leading up to your big day. Any delay or shortcut will impact your timeline. Remember, results may vary. Dave, drop a loan on them. Okay, let's begin. Week 1, step 1. It's all about pre-qualification, and that starts with a consultation. Soon after connecting with a lender, they should be able to provide you with an estimate of how much home you can afford. This small act of pre-qualifying shows sellers and real estate agents that you're serious about buying a home. Beyond the budget, it'll help create a plan for your down payment and monthly payment objectives. Now, I recommend that you at least contact 2 lenders to get qualified for a mortgage. Also, complete a loan application with credit check, which can be soft or hard. Then, your lender will help you ID loan programs, credit requirements, loan amounts for monthly payments, and determine closing costs and sample rates. Finally, obtain the sample pre-qualification letter and needs list. Okay, cost? Well, that depends on your lender how far into the application process you go. Maybe at minimum it's $50 for a credit check, but it also could be a few $100s if you need to pay an application fee. Tips. If you have a property in mind, you may want to beeline to the pre-approval stage number 3 and start submitting your financials. Okay. Week 1, step 2. Property hunt. Now the fun part. Explore some properties that match your budget for down payment and monthly payment. It may help to preview some homes online to get a feel for the neighborhood and home prices. Make sure you note the carrying costs for each home via their taxes and HOA dues. If your lender gives you the green light, be sure to share your pre-qualification form with your agent and schedule viewings of homes matching your needs. Okay, like it, buy it. Work with an agent to submit your offer. Present your approval letter to show the amount of financing you qualify for. Then, if the seller accepts, you'll need to enter into a purchase agreement. Costs. There are no additional costs to make the offer. However, post-agreement, you'll want to jump on 2 things. First, a home inspection, and then an appraisal report. The cost of an inspection can range, and it's based on the property and may start around $400. If possible, attend your home inspection appointment. While it's up to you to order the inspection, your lender will help you order the appraisal. This report will confirm the value of your home and to support your loan. Like inspections, the cost will increase based on the home, starting at maybe $500, but can go well into the 4 digits. Tips. When making an offer, it's a great idea to match your approval letter to your property. If offering $250,000 with $50,000 down payment, confirm this in your letter. If a counteroffer is needed, get another letter. And while at it, ask your lender to update the date. Week 2, step 3. It's paperwork and pre-approval. Congrats! They accepted your offer. Now's the time to turn in all the paperwork. Yes, your contract, but also the needs from your checklist. If you don't have a checklist, you can prepare yourself by using the rule of 2. That's 2 pay stubs, 2 W-2s, 2 months bank statements. Do the max here, as this will help cut down time later and the stress. Then you're going to want to complete the formal mortgage application with your chosen lender and all the forms, authorizations, etc. Make a list of all the peeps that you will need along the way. Your HR team at work, your accountant, your insurance agent, financial planner is necessary. Send over your earnest money to title and order the appraisal with your lender. Tips. Everybody loves tech, but when you're sending in docs, make sure they're legible. Cell phone photos can be out of focus or crop important data. Scanning docs may work a lot better. However you do it, make sure you use secure methods, encrypted for your protection. Okay, week 2, step 4, processing. Here the lender will process your application, which involves organizing your financials and completing the property data. The lending team will get status on the appraisal and complete title and closing instructions. At this phase, your loan team will organize your file for the underwrite and check all the necessary program requirements. Tips. If a first-timer, make sure you can complete your home buyer education or your seminar. If you haven't bound your insurance, now's a great time to do so. Week 3, step 5, underwriting. Okay, big week. Now an underwriter will review your application and determine if you meet the lender's criteria for approval. They may request additional documentation or explanations during this stage. If approved, you'll receive a conditional approval or lending commitment. Spend the balance of the week clearing pending conditions such as updating bank statements or clarifying various explanations. The lender may want to get copies of your tax transcripts, and if behind from the IRS, they request some help from you. Tips. Okay, you have a lending commitment and you're almost done. You just need to stay the course. You'll need to keep your job, and don't open any new credit accounts or spend your down payment. Let's keep it classy. Week 4, step 6, final approval. Once all the conditions are met, it's time for the final approval. All financials fully documented, the appraisal valuation is complete and acceptable, and you have clean title. Then the lender will conduct the final employment verification, which can be verbal or written. If a document's missing or needs explanation, there may be some minor needs. But if they're major, you may need to restructure and go back into underwriting. If all clear, time to engage with the lender on the closing disclosure. Note the 3-day requirement. If you're closing Friday, this needs to be produced and reviewed by you on Tuesday, no later than. Now, if it all checks out, prepare to close. Tips. The CD is a final draft, but may change with final edits from the title company. Don't send any money into title until they confirm your final cash to close figure, and expect last-minute adjustments. Week 4, step 7, closing. Well, Friday's your close date. Time to sign all the final paperwork and complete the transaction. Some lenders will do a hybrid closing, part in person and part on the web, with your recordable docs signed in person with a live notary. Costs. This is where you pay the balance of your closing cost and down payment if required, less of course any deposits like earnest money or items paid to the lender in advance. Then, once all the docs are signed, your money's received at title, and the county completes the recording, it's official. Tips. You're buying from sellers, not the bank, and the funds are sent through escrow. Title and escrow will give you the final details, including wiring instructions. If there are last-minute adjustments from the final walkthrough that will materialize on closing, be sure to give your lender fair notice. Okay, that's it. Congratulations. You did it. All in a month's time. I knew you could do it. The world needs more clients like you. Thanks for watching. That was fun.